Okay, taking a break from digital painting. I got the big package in today. I just want to see what it's all about. This is my new brush. I have to be real careful opening it because there's also an air hose in here, and it may be close to the lid here. We're going to open it up. Okay. Here's the blades. This is what I'm going to use to cut my stencils with. The sterile surgical blades instead of X-Acto. I'm going to try these instead. I've seen a lot of good reports about these. Here's the hose, black hose, complete. I may have to get a new fitting for that one because this is BSP versus National Pipe Thread to be able to hook up to my compressor. And here is the surgical blade holder. I'm going to try that one. And here's the big one. Infinity. Hell, the package looks good. Let's give it an open. I want to use this particular type of airbrush. I did a lot of research. This is a pretty good airbrush as far as airbrushes go. But what I wanted to do is just have one good airbrush and that's it. So what I did was chose this one because this is the 2-in-1, so I could also have both sizes anytime I need them. Let's see what we got here. Oh boy. Here's the actual test. Here's the actual test of this particular brush. These thin lines look pretty impressive. Very smooth, very straight. Not broken at all, not dotted. I used to do airbrush a lot back in school, and I really miss it. And it is an excellent addition to watercolors or also even acrylics. That if you want an airbrush looking background, guess what? This would be the best way to go. Let's take this guy out. It feels pretty nice. It's just, everything is adjustable in here. We'll go over this coming up, but I am going to use this for watercolors to get started. It's a gorgeous piece of equipment, that's for sure. Here's the spare cups. There's a spare needle protector guard. Here's the wrench to take this off. Here's the extra needle and point. Here's the bigger cup. And it does come with a quick release. Pretty nice. We're going to run it through the ringer here soon. But this is going to be the new addition. Keep in mind, I was also building up above a dust collection system that's all completely finished also. It took a while. I just made a wooden box with a 12 by 24 filter on it. So when I tip up my drawing table and put something down and airbrush with it, the air filter is right there, not even 10 or so inches above where I'll be working. So hopefully that will work good too. We're going to give this guy a try. This will be my one and only investment when it comes to airbrushing. So this guy should last me. I had an old Thayer Chandler way back in the early 80s that came with the kit when you went to the Art Institute of Pittsburgh. This one is quite different than that one. And I'm sure over 40 years they probably made some improvements here and there on all airbrushes. So we'll see how this one works. We're going to use watercolors with it first, and we're going to give it a try.